Om Tat Sat. One more story by GrandPa. Stories from the animal world. Now I start a new series, Animals in Eminent Lives. Animals in lives of great men. Let us start with Shri Ram. Shri Ram was in search of Sita. He reached Kishkinda and gained friendship of Sugriva. Sugriva sent his four groups in four directions to search for Sita. The group which went in the direction of south travelled up to the sea coast, and then Shri Anjaneya or Hanuman leapt into the skies, crossed the sea and reached Sri Lanka, where he found Sita in Ashokavana. He conveyed the message of Sri Ram and pacified her, boosted her morale, and then he fumed. He lit fire to Sri Lanka and returned to Kishkinda. Then Sugriva's army, led by Sugriva, Vali's son Angad and Anjaneya, it marched towards Sri Lanka. The army was struck at the banks of the ocean, the seas. Shri Ram worshipped and prayed to the Lord of the Seas to request him to pave way for this army to reach Sri Lanka. But the king of the Lord of the Oceans, he didn't respond to Sri Ram's prayers for 3 days. And Sri Ram lost his patience. He was ferociously angry. This was probably the only moment, or one of the very few moments, when Sri Ram was in an angry mood. He lifted his bow and wanted to dry up the ocean with the use of Brahmastra. The Lord of Seas appeared before him and requested for pardon, and then he said, it is against laws of nature to give way in the ocean, in the sea. But he said, he suggested a way. He said a bridge could be constructed on the sea. He promised not to drown the stones and make them float on the waters. So the bridge was designed. It was to be constructed under supervision of Neel and Nala. All the Vanaras, the huge monkey formed Vanaras. They all lifted huge stones, brought to the seashore and placed them on the bridge being built as per the instructions of Nala and Neela. The bridge work was going on at a very fast pace. Shri Ram sat there on the seashore and watched the Vanaras doing this huge and mega work. The bridge, which we know the satellites have found out as Adam's Bridge, which they named as Adam's Bridge, which we call as Rama Setu. From Setu, the tip of Rameswaram to Sri Lanka, that has been recently found by the satellite pictures. This bridge was being built by the Vanaras. There, Shri Ram saw a scene. A small squirrel, tiny creature, it goes into the sea, dips itself in waters, then rolls over the sand, takes grains of sand over its body and rushes towards the bridge side, and it shakes off the grains of sand to fill up gaps and crevices in the bridge, and it comes back once more, rushes to the sea waters, wets itself up, rolls over the sand, takes as much sand grains as possible on its body, runs towards the bridge, shakes itself to drop off all the sand grains over the bridge. Shri Ram was amused and also worried by this work of the squirrel. It summoned the squirrel, lovingly held it in his palm and asked the squirrel, "What are you doing? Here a very great work is going on. The work is being done by huge Vanaras. They are lifting huge stones. The work is almost 18 kilometers long work, building of a bridge, and you as tiny squirrel, what are you doing inside? I don't say you are causing hindrance to the work, but you may get crushed under the feet of these Vanaras or in the stones. So why do you want to run here and there?" The squirrel said, "Yes, I know it is a very giant work. It's a work on the side of virtues, dharma. It's Rama Karya, and I cannot sit holding my hands. I cannot sit and watch when such a huge work for the cause of righteousness is being done. I have to contribute my own might. I cannot convince myself that I am too small to participate in this work. I may be small, my contribution may be very, very insignificant, yet I should contribute in this great work. So I am taking sand grains and dropping on the bridge. It may not fill the crevices, fill the gaps, yet I have the satisfaction of contributing to this great cause. So don't stop me," the squirrel said. Shri Ram lovingly patted on its back and ran his fingers on its back. 3 lines were etched on the body of the squirrel. It is unique to squirrels in this great land of Bharat. We find squirrels in the West, in America. They are furry. They don't have lines over their body. They have not been touched by Shri Ram. They have not been given the boon of divine touch. The squirrels of Bharat, they portray the loving touch of Sri Ram till date through these 3 lines. These lines depict devotion of the squirrel, the sense of responsibility when a great work is being done, and the faith in righteousness. So it's a great contribution to our mindset. Whenever we see a squirrel, we remember these high values and try to tune ourselves in this direction. Let me finish this story for the day. We'll meet again tomorrow with one more story. Om Tat Sat.